One foot in chaos, the other in class.
What's up? What's up? What's happening, man? I'm your boy AJ Three Ways, and we back with another episode of Venom and Varsity. This is where, we keep it real, stay motivated, and we don't take life a little too seriously around here, man. Look, I'm your host that does the most, the Fresh Prince of podcasting, the newly dubbed Fresh Prince of podcasting, AJ Three Ways. And this week's episode is about, getting back consistent. You know what I'm saying? We getting back in the grind. We had a long push from about December to April. You know what I'm saying? Boy, life and adulting has been lifing and adulting. But, we back on it and we back in our grind. You know what I'm saying? We back focused. You know what I'm saying? We know what the prize is. And like I said, this is no longer a hobby. This is a job. You feel me? So we clocked in today. We getting into the episode and we're going to start off with our first segment that is called our Venom Take. Our Venom Take of the Week, man. Our Venom Take of the Week. Before we get into it, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our partners. First off, V&V Media, you know what I'm saying? They produce the show. They promote the show. They give us all the resources and the tools we need to be successful over here. So shout out to V&V Media. And shout out to also Rebirth Clothing. You know what I'm saying? They gave your boy a shot. They took a chance on your kid, and we are a brand ambassador for Rebirth Clothing brand. So make sure you follow them and subscribe. Rebirth CLO on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you shop, you get a little 15% discount on your boy AJ. You know what I'm saying? Use discount code Anthony for 15% off at Rebirth Clothing, man. Wear your faith. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, who's in charge around here, over here at Venom and Varsity, and tell them AJ sent you, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to, our partners for making the dream, helping us live the dream and walk the dream, you know what I'm saying, in real time. So shout out to our partners real quick, but let's get into it, man. Our Venom Take of the Week. Our Venom Take of the Week, you know what I'm saying? I had one, but I had to come real with y'all this week. Today, peep the jersey, man. I got to give y'all a quick story time about this jersey, man. Listen. I bought this jersey when I was in Houston, Texas. I lived in Houston for about 3 to 4 years, from 2019 up until 2022. So yeah, I was a store manager at Lids. Shout out to Lids, you know what I'm saying? They always kept your boy fresh, kept your boy timely. So yeah, I was a store manager at Lids, young boy, out there living in Houston, Texas, you feel me? And I always saw this jersey. So they keep the special jerseys. This is stitched. It's not screen printed. They keep the special jerseys at the top. And those jerseys retail for $300. You know what I'm saying? No discount applicable. $300. So yeah, it was Jordan. And then a couple Kobe jerseys. And this was before even Kobe passed. And even after he passed, you know what I'm saying? They definitely wasn't budging on the price. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a store manager. I'm putting in time. I'm walking past. I see this jersey all day, every day. So listen, I get a little bonus. You know what I'm saying? I just decide to treat myself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bean. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kobe Bean. With the Michelin, you know what I'm saying? Just a little Michelin-esque, little something. Stitch hardwood classic, you feel me? Kobe Bryant, the number 8. The number 8 retrofit. So, yeah, man, that was a crazy time. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you do have to treat yourself. We work hard, but, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes you do have to treat yourself. And that was one time, you know what I'm saying? I was young. We're just going to chop it up as that. I was young, and it is what it is. But now I have this jersey and I love it. So yeah, shout out to the Venom Take segment of the week. That's where we keep it hot. We keep it humble, open, and transparent. And I'm just going to give you a full unadulterated story or my take on something that's going on. And that was a quick story time on me, just being careless, young, wild, and free and living. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, it's Kobe. I work here, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, just vibe, twin. But yeah, so that segment is done. Let's get into our next segment of the week, which is our varsity lesson. You know what I'm saying? Our last segment was our Venom tape. And now our varsity lesson. So our varsity lesson of the week, like I said, this week's episode is getting back consistent. So this varsity lesson this week is just about how consistency can help build your confidence. Like I get on here this week and I can proudly tell you this is excuse me, episode 13. Episode 13 of this dream. You know what I'm saying? Like it hadn't been week to week. It hadn't even been month to month. But at the end of the day, this was a dream, man. This was a dream. This was just a thought. Just should I get on here? I don't know how I will feel on camera. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, how I'm going to feel. We're 13 episodes into this journey now. We are 13 episodes into it. So look, we here, we into it. So we into it. So 13 episodes in, I'm just going to keep saying it. Builds confidence, man. Like I can get on here. I say I'm going to do an episode. I know it's not going to take too much of my time to actually record it. And then when I sit down to actually edit it and chop it up and get ready for production with the V&V team, it takes even less time because we know exactly what stride we hit and we know exactly what we wanted to do. We know exactly what we wanted to look like for now. Until, you know what I'm saying? Until God says it's time to do some other things. But right now, all we have is all we need. And right now, all we need is consistency. So we're just going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a real life testament of that statement as far as consistency building confidence and how consistency has built confidence with me. Even I'll go into another scenario where consistency has built confidence for me is even some of my photo shoots. I still dabble in a little bit of photography every now and then, a little bit from time to time. And when I do, it's like, I'll say not few and far between, but it's not like often I'm getting booked for photo shoots. So in between then, I'll still work on a few self portraits, a few creative projects, still try to, just keep my, my wits about that talent. And when it is time to step up and when it is time to deliver, your boy can still step up and your boy can still deliver. You know what I'm saying? Because we still doing what we do. We still doing what we do. You just keep that thing going. Like in the beginning, it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel awkward. It's gonna feel like, I need to go back to my cave. I need to still tuck into my shell. I'm not feeling it. But you keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it. It's just gonna feel more comfortable and you'll start feeling yourself a little bit more like now, like we the Fresh Prince of podcasting. What are we talking about? Like I do this. This is what I do. This is what God has created me to do. So this is what I do. I'm the Fresh Prince of podcaster, man. Welcome to V&V. You know what I'm saying? Confidence, because we've been here. We've been doing this. We've been putting this out. What is this? This is another episode, man. This is another chance for me to tell my story for God's glory, to get somebody else closer to God. You feel me? That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing it for. I can spit it off like that. Why? Because I've been consistently saying it. Why do I feel so confident that I can get it out by Wednesday, hopefully, depending on what my schedule looks like? Because we've been doing this. This is our 13th time doing it in this space. Because we've been podcasting before, but in this space, this is our 13th time doing it. So it's nothing. It's nothing. God has given us all we needed to be successful. So we're going to use all we have and we're going to push this thing out. Shout out to my baby for investing in me a new monitor, because in my transition, my other monitor broke and my baby got me a new one. So shout out to my baby for getting me a new monitor. I feel like we are live, baby. We are in action and we are ready to take off. You feel me? We are ready to take off. Again, confidence, because we've been consistently talking about this thing, consistently trying to build this thing, and consistently on here putting this out to help somebody. You feel me? Consistently do it, man. Just keep doing it. It's going to come, it's going to start rolling like a snowball downhill. Like it's take a little bit, start, building that thing up, and then it get a little bit heavy, then it get a little bit harder to push that thing. But once you start pushing that thing and it gets that what? Momentum. Once you get that momentum, then you know you're rolling. So keep pushing, man. Keep building. Keep pushing. Keep building. Keep pushing and keep building until you can get that momentum to push you over the edge to get you where you need to go to where it feels like we jumping on this bike and it's nothing. You feel me? So boom, that's the varsity lesson of the week. You feel me? Give it up for the varsity lesson of the week. Consistency building confidence. Consistently building confidence. That's what it is, man. That's what it's about. That's what we do, and that's what we are going to do. So guess what? I'm saying it now, so that means y'all gotta hold me to it. We're gonna be back again next week with another iteration of motivation, consistency, confidence, and you know what I'm saying? What it takes to really do the thing, build the thing, and keep this thing rolling. Like I said, we building a community. We building something for people who don't have it figured out, but trying to figure it out. And this is where you can come figure it out. We trying to figure it out together. So boom, let's figure it out together. You feel me? That's where we at. That's where we at. So, hey, look, that was the Venom lesson of the week. Now, let's get into the next segment of this week. Locker room talk. What is locker room talk? That's funny, relatable talk. You know what I'm saying? And I got something for you this week in the locker room. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. If you play sports, you know how to get down and get real in the locker room. We have fun in the locker room. We tell stories in the locker room. We lie in the locker room. But we're not gonna be lying in this locker room. But we're gonna be telling it what it is. It's just gonna be vibes, man. This is where the vibes come. This is where the real spill comes from. So tell me how. Tell me how. At my big age, 36 now, then graduated college. Tell me how I end up at Orange Crush this weekend. Orange Crush? Are you serious? Are you serious? Of all weekends, I decide to step out. I'm thinking, you know, unk. It's the spring. Spring break is for sure over with. I'm trying to, have I'm just chill, bro. I'm just chilling. We not outside. I'm just chilling, bro. Pull up. Y'all know it's Orange Crush this weekend. Orange Crush. If you don't know what Orange Crush is, that is a traditional spring HBCU spring break event festival type dig, where a bunch of college students from the local HBCUs in the area, they link up and it's undergrad stuff going on. So yeah, I worked all last week and I work all this week besides tomorrow. The last place I wanted to be was Orange Crush around a bunch of so many undergrad children. So many undergrad children. But at the end of the day, we made it what it was. It wasn't too bad, you know what I'm saying? They weren't bothering me, I wasn't bothering them. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. At the end of the day, I don't know how to stay away from situations like that. I'm not in the loop, so I don't know, man. Bruh's just trying to travel. Just trying to have a good weekend. Bruh just trying to get out of the house a little bit, stretch his legs, stretch his arms out, come back home to the crib, and not being too much stuff. Driving directly into the stuff on accident is kind of crazy, and I did not appreciate it. But it is what it is. Of course, police were everywhere. I did feel very protected, though. There was a lot of protection around. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, didn't affect me at all. At the end of the day, still had a great time. Still enjoying myself. The weather was phenomenal. And at the end of the day, live your life, bro. Just live your life. stuff happens, and I'm still just like, I don't know how I ended up at Orange Crush. Just like at my big age, at my grown big age, start a family, get a house, home, big age. How did I end up at Orange Crush of all places when I'm trying to chill? How? How? Just my luck. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I'm so much the life of the party that on my weekends I'm trying to chill. I'm still where the party at. The Fresh Prince of Podcasting, man. What else can I say? That's the locker room talk, man. That's all I can give you this week. Not trying to get into too much. Not trying to get into too much. But at the end of the day, I thought that was actually kind of crazy, and I was actually kind of disturbed about it. But you know, at the end of the day, we still made it back. We still went to work, and we vibing, twin. We back here with another episode, episode 13 of Venom and Varsity, the podcast. You feel me? So, as we wrap this episode up, I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you for rocking with the segments. We're going to keep this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? We had our Venom take, which was, how could you take $300 and buy a jersey? You're crazy, son. You're crazy, son. Our varsity lesson of the week: consistency builds confidence. We are him. You know what I'm saying? The Fresh Prince of Podcasting, AJ Three Ways. Consistency builds confidence. That's our varsity lesson of the week. Locker room talk. You know what I'm saying? We just chopped it up. I told you about how ended up at Orange Crush, and Uncle was not happy. Uncle was not happy, but you know, it is what it is, and we made it what it was. So last but not least, man, is the play of the week. The play of the week. Just do it. Whatever it is, you either feel like you're supposed to be doing, or you know that you're supposed to be doing. This week, until I see you again, just do it. Take a step forward. Take a step towards it. Whatever it is, just do it. Do it one time. Do it 3 times. I'm going to try to do it 3 times this week. Jim, I'm coming 3 times. I'm coming. Don't worry about it. Let's do it 3 times this week, family. Whatever that is on your heart, you know what it is. You know what you've been praying about. You know what you're supposed to do. You know where you're supposed to be. You know what it is. Whatever it is this week, just do it, man. And I believe in you. You believe in you. God believes in you. He loves you, and you know you where you were supposed to be at. And whenever you get there, it's gonna be easy for you to do it. So don't even worry about it. Get there, and it's gonna happen. At the end of the day, this is another episode of Venom and Varsity, the podcast. I am the Fresh Prince of Podcasting, AJ Three Ways, and make sure you follow us. Make sure you tap in at Venom and Varsity on Instagram, and AJ Three Ways on Instagram as well. Make sure you tap in next week for another episode of Venom and Varsity, the podcast, where we still get into this confidence, we still get into this consistency, we still get into discipline and all the good things that we don't want to hear about. But at the end of the day, this is where we at, man. This is what you got to do to get where you need to be. And this is just the beginning. I'm telling you, you want to be on this ride, because I'm telling you now, we finna blow up, man. And I know, because God's hand is on it, and we doing God's work. So let's keep doing what we're supposed to be doing. Let's keep showing up how we're supposed to keep showing up. And hey, I'll catch you on another episode of Venom and Varsity, the podcast. Aight.